Alright everyone, welcome back to Arkham Asylum again. And we are currently heading back into intensive treatment. This is where we're supposed to go for the story, okay? But what I think I'm going to do is turn around the, there's some more riddles here that I missed, supposedly, that I think we could still find, maybe. I'm not sure. They want me to go to Killer Croc's lair. You know, there's, wait a minute. This is intensive treatment. I don't know where you get to it from. Maybe I should go in here just to see what riddles are available. Because there's a ton that I had missed. So maybe I should just go see what riddles are available here first and then head back. I almost kind of think that I should do that first. Remember, this is the areas from earlier in the game, like way early in the game. But now we have all the Batman abilities to probably get all the riddles that we missed early on. Jeez. Let's head right and let's see what we can find to the right and kind of go around these different areas. Hello, Euphoric Joker. How's it going today? Welcome. Says there's one coming up to the left. Like right here. There's one in the office. What could it be? Could it be something you need to scan for one of the riddles? Oh, wait a minute. Maybe on the floor? A top hat and tails is the only...
and tails is the only dress code for this party in the north.
I forgot that you can just let him talk. So maybe there's, an ad for a party or something in here? Ah! There it is. When we were here earlier in the game, the Riddler riddles hadn't even enabled yet. And that's why I couldn't get that when I was here. I knew that that was a riddle and I couldn't get it, but now we could get it. Cool. Alright. Hello, Pepsi Man. How are you today? Alright, what would we like to upgrade? We don't have too many upgrades left, honestly. If I do the Sonic Batarang, maybe we get something new unlocked after that? Yeah. Alright, let's do Sonic Batarang. That's going to lead to Sonic Shock Batarang. Allows us to be detonated once thrown to overload a suicide collar of a nearby henchman, incapacitating him. However, the residual interference stops any further Sonic Batarangs from being effective in the location. Interesting. You know, I think that they felt the whole alert collar was going to be like a big deal. It really isn't. It just lets everyone know that Batman's in the area or whatever, but it doesn't necessarily make the combat that much harder. I think they kind of thought like it would. So apparently there's a riddle here. Not sure which riddle it is. It's not that. What could this riddle be? Huh. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, there's a high up area? I didn't even know. Okay, now wait a minute. This might be it. Oh, shit, there it is. Wow. Whoop, there it is, as they say. Whoop, there it is. Now, how am I gonna... Shit. No. Oh, no, fuck. There it is. That was hard to find. I wouldn't have been able to get that originally anyway, because I didn't have the ability to pull down the gratings like I do now. Now, oh, here it is. Oh, cool. It's this thing.
I argued with the latest group of young, eager doctors. They bored me with theories and ideas, proving that they had no theories on how to cure these animals. Only one shared my vision. I offered her the chance to explore her dreams. She accepted. We'll make a good team.
I wonder who he's talking about. Some woman? We're halfway through these, by the way, but now we're going to have a lot more of them because we're going to be able to get most of them. Okay. Well, first of all, excuse me. I almost got ahead of myself. Mr. Puffy Nipples tipped me $1.50. Says, do you guys still don't have a Dunkin' Donuts? They do not exist in Washington. Dunkin' Donuts literally is not out here. They only exist in other places because out here, this is where Starbucks originated. So it's mostly Starbucks and then a few like independent coffee houses, and that's it. There's no Dunkin' Donuts out here. Okay. Darth Revan to me $31. Thank you so much, Darth Revan. Biggest contribution of the day. That's going to get us up to $51 in tips, which means it's Gunner Glasses time just as we start, and I really appreciate the help. Okay. Now, Darth Revan says, hope this helps you out somewhat. Indeed it will. Thank you so much, Darth. He says, do you have any tips for trimming cat claws, like how often or how to do it easily? I'm petrified of doing it myself, and declawing is illegal in the UK. Not that I would do it. Are scratch posts efficient enough? It actually is completely cat dependent. It is. Some cats, just by natural activity, will want to scratch things, okay? And so I'd strongly recommend, since you now have 2 different cats in your household, that you get multiple things for them to scratch. Scratching posts, other toys and things, because they're going to want to scratch. If you give them enough to scratch during playtime, that will reduce the chances that they will want to scratch things that are not supposed to be scratched. You see what I'm saying? Sadly, you can't always avoid it. There will always be situations where a cat will not do the right thing, the right behavior. Typically, it depends on the cat and how happy it is too. Like, usually happy cats will play and do everything with toys, while others will be the ones that poop pee everywhere, scratch everything you don't want. You know what I mean? So, it is cat dependent, and it sucks because I wish I could give you like more universal advice. Thing is, with Jasper, we're in a situation where Jasper, when we rescued him from the shelter, was already front declawed. So all he needs to do is scratch his back feet. So we give him some things to do that. For example, we'll give him, he has a cat tower or 2 in the house. We have 2 different cat towers that he can climb. One of them he uses all the time. One of them he never uses. He just, for some reason, doesn't like it. But it has scratching things, and he will jump and scratch. We actually have this, it's a ball made of compressed catnip, okay? He likes to grab the ball and roll around on the floor with it, clawing it with his back feet. And that's how he basically works on his back claws, is by clawing this ball. Almost like a soccer ball he does. You know, like you be playing around with a soccer ball. It's kind of what he does. It's actually kind of neat the way that he does it. And that's how he works on his back claws. Front claws, he doesn't have them, you know, so he doesn't have to do it. But yeah, but it is funny because he still has the natural instinct to claw things. So every once in a while, he'll go up to our couch, or he'll go up to the wall, or he'll go up to something, and he'll knee like this. He'll go with his claw, no claws. He doesn't have them because he's declawed, but he still goes as if he were simulating scratching stuff. So it seems like he still has the instinct to do it, even though he technically can't do it. Now, I think it's going to be down here.
Oh, you are definitely cheating.
I could have gotten that one way earlier, but I didn't have the map. Now I could do the deciphering of this. Here we go. So Darth Revan, again, I wish that I could give you universal advice. I can't really, but what I can say is just be sure that the things are there for the cat to use to scratch, and hopefully the cats will learn the right behaviors. So what is this? Oh, first of all, an interview tape.
I got what you wanted.
The final Harley.
I mean, good. How did you smuggle it in? Actually, I don't want to know. So you're ready to stop that evil, murdering bat once and for all?
Of course I am. He needs to pay for what he's done to you.
Give it here then, quickly. Come on, Doc. We've got ourselves a bat to kill.
Doc's outputting. Say hello to your new and improved Harley Quinn.
Crazy. That's all the Harley Quinn interviews. So, Darth Revan says, I actually have a multi-climbing tower with like 4 scratching posts. They seem to use them all the time. That's great. And hopefully they will keep with that and not destroy things. Let's see here. Jade says, I love Croc and Ivy. And, well, Croc is coming up. We're actually going to encounter Killer Croc very shortly here. Am I trying to get all the Riddler trophies? Yes. Did Jasper take a while to start eating properly? I've only had the kittens 24 hours. One of them is barely eating. Wonder if it's because they're still new. If I remember correctly, when we first got Jasper at the shelter, they had said they had gotten him to eat a certain kind of food that, oh, but you can only get it here. I was like, yeah, okay, we're going to keep buying this special food that they gave him at the shelter, right? In truth, it wasn't any different than another high-grade food you could buy at a pet store. So they wanted us to keep buying food from the shelter and give them money. At first, we just bought them like what was it, the cheap stuff, Friskies, and he ate that for a little bit. But then we started getting him better ones. Like, we tried different foods until finally we got one that he really liked. It's a very high-protein, low-grain food, and it's good for him. We actually talked to the vet when we take him to the vet, and they say, yeah, that's the kind of food you should give him. Cats need high-protein, low-grain, low fillers, essentially. Now, some cats like wet food. Some cats just like dry food. Some like a combination. Jasper does not like wet food. We give him wet chunk food. He won't eat it. What he likes is the dry food, but then we give him treats that have moisture in it. Like they have these stews or broths or things that you can get as treats, and we usually give him the one a day for his hydration. And then, of course, he drinks a lot of water as well. But again, I hate to say it, every cat's different. As long as the cat is eating somewhat, the cat, once it gets hungry, should eat. You know what I mean? Like, once it's hungry enough, it should be eating. The cat is not going to starve itself to death unless there's something wrong. So if you notice that it's been like a day or two and the cat's not eating at all, that's a major problem, and you should have it checked out. But hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully the cat maybe is just not adjusted yet to a new home. It'll take a little bit. Like, Jasper didn't actually get accustomed to being with us and have set behaviors for a couple weeks, actually. He would eat sporadically. He would sleep sporadically. He didn't feel safe. You know what I mean? It took him a while. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, he says she's eating treats. Then the cat's just being a fussy cat. Exactly. The cat's just being a fussy cat and wants what it wants. If the thing is, if you don't constantly present the treats, it'll get hungry enough to eat the other food. Okay. Spawn Killer to the $1.50 and says, has Jasper gone crazy when he sees a squirrel or stuff outside? Yes, he does. He kind of loses it and he'll go crazy. He'll start jumping all around. He'll go into the hunting position and look outside and get all excited. You know, the pouncing position. Yes, he does. Scripted content to the $1.50 says, when a cat kicks things with its hind legs, it's called the bunny kick. It's a self-defense move and a hunting maneuver. There you go. And it's probably an instinct to use its back feet like that, right? Yeah. It's really cool when we give him that ball, the catnip ball. He goes crazy with it. He just loves kicking it around and clawing it. It's really fun. Gunther, all right. I'll see you later. Thanks for chilling. Is there only one? No, it says there's another one, either in here or nearby. Oh, look at this. So there was a ladder in here too. Ah, 2 riddles in one. Cool. So apparently this is the cell Harley Quinn was in at one point. Now, keep going. Yes, we keep going. There's a few more riddles we can get in here. Cool. Oh my god, that's really disgusting, everyone. I'm sorry. The Joker made me do it. I'm very sorry. It's the Joker's fault. Oops. The Joker filled me with the laughing gas. I just had to let it come out of my body in some way. Okay. Okay, if I take the side grate, it should take me to the room I need to get to. Where is it? The hell? Right there? Ah. Should take me to the room with another riddle. Meanwhile, all the villains are doing all their things, running rampant, while Batman is grabbing stupid Riddler trophies. Oh, what? Oh. It got blocked off. You can't go into it from this way anymore. Well, that's an interesting touch that they did that, huh? It's bullshit. Bullshit. So I guess we gotta go from the other way, which sucks. We got a bunch of people completely talking about nonsense in the chat today. And I don't know if it's just people being silly or actually people trolling and trying to be stupid, but just to warn you guys, not allowed to derail the stream. So if I keep seeing you dominate the chat and I can't see people talking about the game, I'm going to take care of it and you're not going to like it. My day off was good, candidate number one. Please watch. Oh, the Zeus thing. Even I was shocked when I saw how Maxi Zeus was treated. I figure out what that means. But anyway, I talked about it in depth on today's episode of the Level 1 podcast. So if you want the full explanation, be sure to check it out.
Are you up to the challenge?
So what is the riddle in this room? Could it be this? I think it is. I think it was originally I needed to go up here and I didn't have the grappling hook to do it, and now I have it. Got it. Nice. Alright, in this room apparently there's another one that I missed. The one about Maxi Zeus. Who the fuck is that? So here it was. This was the vent and it got blown up. I don't know who the hell Maxi Zeus is. It's claiming the riddle is to my left, like over here. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Again, I didn't have this when I was back here early in the game. Okay. Whoa. You know, I was shocked when I saw how Maxi Zeus was treated. I don't even know who Maxi Zeus... What the fuck? This is a... This is real? This is a real character? What the fuck? Oh... I had no idea. Okay, I know I have a couple tips to shout out here, and I will in a moment. Thank you, guys. Okay. Maxi Zeus. A deranged gang leader, Maxi Zeus came to believe himself as an avatar of the Olympian god Zeus. Creating a cult of gang members to do his bidding, Zeus became a power player in the Gotham City underworld. His criminal activities are perpetrated by his army of followers, and, he believes, overseen by the Greek gods themselves. What the hell? I had no idea this character existed in the Batman lore. And apparently, look, he went nuts. He was painting Greek symbols. It's an Egyptian symbol. I think he got a little confused. That's definitely Egyptian on the wall there. What the hell? The guy's completely nuts. Who the hell would follow that guy as a gang leader, right? I don't know. Alright, we got a couple of shout-outs to do here. We gotta go back the way we came in, yeah. And then there's 2 more riddles on the way out. Okay, let's go over there. Thank you to Mr. Buffy Nibbles who did $1.50, and he says, I don't care if people take it. I sound like an asshole. I like animals more than people. It sends me to a room with people or cats and dogs. I go to the room of animals instead. I don't think you're alone there. I really don't think you're alone. I think a lot of people like the whole innocent nature of an animal or a pet that would be loving and loyal to you, rather than people who are kind of nasty, malicious, toxic, backstabbing scumbags, only looking out for themselves, right? I can definitely understand what you're saying. Alright, this is where we're going to go. We have not been here yet. Okay. Darth Revan did another $47 tip. Thank you, Darth Revan, for that. Let's get that up on the leaderboard. Huge tips today. Thank you so much. With that tip, that's going to push us to the $100 goal, right? Well, actually, 101, because we would have been at 54. So we're now at 101. Thank you so much. Okay. Now, let's get a hat pull going, and while that's going, all right, then we will read his message. Which hat is Batman best? Oh, shit. Batman best. Okay, we'll do 3 new ones. So the inflated crown, the Los Santos cap, the Bender hat. How about we go silly? Pikachu hat. Do all the silly hats. There we go. Yes, the Bender hat. Where have you been? The Futurama Bender hat. Where have you been? Anyway. So. Darth Revan did a very whopping tip of 47 bucks. Thank you so much, Darth Revan, for the support. He says, sorry this sounds dark. I want to vent. I know I've only had the cats 24 hours, but I've been in kind of a dark place for the last few months. It's amazing they already give me reason to keep going. Appreciate the help. I mean, I hear you. I absolutely hear you. A loving pet like that can absolutely be something that completely changes your mood, makes you forget about the messed up dark times of your life going on, and have a reason to feel like you want to keep going. I hear you, man. Totally. So, this is our first opportunity to go back into this area, because if you remember, this is the area that was filled with gas, right? Two different cells. Wasn't this the Riddler's cell? Where would you find my home sweet home? This is his cell. We saw this early on in the game before we had the riddles. And then it says there's one over here. Perhaps it's right here in this grating. Because I don't think we had opportunity to remove this earlier in the game. The Zeus character is from the Batman animated series only in 1 episode. Is that true? So he was never really in the comics. That's kind of lame then. Then again, Harley Quinn was never in it either. Alright, think about it. Alright, now we can hack this. So now this area will be opened. Nice. Because remember, we were here earlier, but you couldn't really have free reign through it. And now you do because you hacked it all. Alright, so now we head back further south, back down to where we came from. And there's still more riddles we didn't get in this corridor, see? back this way. Okay. All right. Good stuff. There's a good amount of riddles we just picked up. All right, so Jonathan Crane plans on elevating fear to new depths. I don't know where these riddles could be. We have multiple ones in here. There's 2 in here, and it claims 1 in the next room over? How did we miss 1 in the next room over, though? Yeah, it's not there. Let's see. I like the music. What do I think of Pokemon Legends Arceus? When it first started, I liked it because it was so open world and so different from typical Pokemon games. But man, did it get repetitive after time. And really what you'll find is, as you go to the new maps, initially you'll say, oh, look, it's a new climate. It's a bunch of new Pokemon. But the problem is they don't really add anything new. It's just the same gameplay over and over and over. So at first I thought it had like tons of potential. I was all excited. And then after playing it, after I got to like the 3rd part of the world, I was like, man, this is kind of boring. So I think it's kind of like a test run of what they will do with future Pokemon games being open world and having that kind of, what do you call it? That kind of gameplay. But I don't think it's great. Does this do anything or go anywhere? Well, now I'm here. But I'm not really finding anything. I think this is initially how we climbed it earlier in the game. Oh, look! Well, there's one. That'll solve one right now. Did I like Scarecrow from Batman Begins? I like the actor. I didn't like the portrayal of the character.
What? You found 75% of my challenges? This can't be right.
One down, 1 to go in this room. And it's the one that you have to scan. Something about him going to new depths. Right? Is that it there, do you think? Could this go to something? Well, this just gets us to a bunch of under the area tunnels, but I don't know if this is going to lead us to the riddle. Oh, wait. Now, we already did this, right? Yeah, we already found this. No, this was it. That was the riddle. This was the Riddler's, excuse me. This was the Scarecrow's room, I guess. And Scarecrow, look, he's tracking Batman, and look, he's trying to get Batman to be afraid. I see. So this was the Scarecrow's room. Cool, because we had found this earlier. But again, we didn't have the riddle for it. Now we had the riddle for it. Cool. Alright, so we're done in this room now. No, we're not. There's another one. Oh my god. There's even a 3rd riddle in the room. I wonder what this one could be, right? According to this, there's an Arkham, yeah. There's an Arkham cipher and a trophy, but I think we've seen the trophy. We just can't reach it. So I think it's an Arkham, a cipher. How do we figure that out? It's got to be in here somewhere. Wait, wasn't there already a cipher in this room? I thought there was already a cipher in the room. Yeah, if I go through this door, that's not going to be it. That's going to be to the sewers. That's where we need to go. Where could the cipher be? Not in the meat locker here. wonder. Am I going to play Arkham City? I already did. I played Arkham City a couple years ago. Not really seeing anything here. And it can't be... It's not the next room. It's got to be in this room somewhere. Oh, really? Kagome says, try looking at the top of the elevator. The very tippity top? Or do you mean like the top right here? He must mean the tippity top. Alright, try to go as high up as I possibly can. Oh, wow. Okay, so we gotta go back up this way. I already got one. I swear there's already one in here, but I likely missed this high up one. Oh, nice bat butt. A close-up of the bat butt. Very exciting. Pep says, I can't wait for Saints Row, not because of the hype for it, because it has more to do with an open world game. It's fun to play. I can see that. I see that people are tired of the other games. They want something new and different. Hopefully it's good. Here? Maybe this way. Brinson, I'm glad to hear this. He's loving your content. Awesome. Damn. We still got a ways to go. Still going. It's a deep-ass elevator shaft. I already got this one. Yeah, this one I already did. See? Are you saying there's another one? Wait, I passed it? I passed it? How? There was a second one that I passed? What the? In here? I don't know. I don't get it. It looks like the Bender hat is going to win. I don't know. A crawl space I could have gone into. I don't see any crawl space. Oh, come on, man. This is shit. So basically, this is one of the hardest ones to find in the whole game. Because you can't see it. Well, after this, we're going to get a lot of story, guys. We're on the last riddle here. The other one we can't get yet. This is the next to last one in this area. Alright. Looks like the Bender Hat's going to win. So let's get it on. Oh my god, what a hat. You gotta love the Bender hat. Well, it's not this. Keep going. Now we gotta do this all again. Huh? Oh, Matthew, are you talking about when the game has the visual glitch because of Scarecrow? It didn't really throw me off this time. A lot of people are saying in my first playthrough it did. That in my first playthrough, when I played this, I got freaked out seeing the game glitched. But I did not get freaked out this time because playing it more coherently, like back to back, I kind of figured it was actually Scarecrow. What just happened? I was on a platform and he just kept moving by himself that I didn't tell him to do. And now I'm down here again. Oh my god. Oh, this is too tedious. Why'd they make this one so hard to find? Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna find it at this rate. Here, maybe? Oh. Oh my god. Okay. And we had found this earlier in the game, too. But I didn't have the gel at that time. I'm not sure what the deal is with this cave. There's nothing in it, right? There's nothing in this room. The next one over I gotta get. What's that? I have no idea. What's the... Doesn't seem to be anything of significance. This is the one we need. Alright. Favorite RPG? I don't have one definitive favorite. Final Fantasy 4, 6, Chrono Trigger, Earthbound are some of my overall favorites. There's some more than that, but those are off the top of my head. Here we go.
The Gotham police dragged a new patient to the island. They said he was responsible for the disappearance of hundreds of the city's vagrants. As I looked at his disgusting body, all scales and teeth,
Killer Croc,
my mind ran free, dreaming of delicious punishments to break this monster. Doctors gathered around, poking it, examining, but only I knew what would cure him, once and for all.
Alright. There we go. Now all the riddles are done in this room. Now we can go find Killer Croc. This way. Okay. Finally! What was my favorite Scarecrow nightmare sequence? Probably the first one, because that's the first one where you're not expecting it and it shocks you when it happens. Okay.
Sam, shut up! You think I'm scared of you, Cash? I've got your scent. You're and I've got yours too. Know what? It stinks.
Wow.
Please don't do that again, Mr. Cash. It's not helping. I'm sorry about that. What can we do if you insist on hospitalizing 3 dogs?
Strap on whatever you like, Doc. This thing just tickles. I'm happy to wait here. Wait for the bat. He'll be back, and I'll kill him. And then Cash. Then you. Maybe old dream. Now get him. Now.
Darth Riddle says he remembers playing this game years ago. Not gonna lie, it got him into the Batman universe. I wouldn't be surprised if this game did get a lot of people into Batman who maybe previously had not been into Batman. Yeah. So now we're in the sewers. We've never been here before. Totally new area. Look at this. Look at the skulls in the walls. How nice. Oh, how quaint. Croc's lair.
Too late, Batman. One step
Oh.
closer, and this goes into the water. The cave will fill with your deepest, darkest nightmares, and you will never reach your precious venom roots.
Don't do it, Crane.
Surprise! Alrighty then. So we're not going to pick up the bag of fear toxins. We're just going to leave it there. Nice. Sounds like a good idea. Aha. There's my line launcher. I thought it said survival tacos. I swear to God it said survival tacos for a second. And it said tactics. Maybe I'm hungry. So I don't see anything in those. I don't think. No. Who wants some survival tacos? Before Jokers, it's cool how the Scarecrow's face is all shredded up in Arkham Knight because of the Croc encounter. I don't necessarily remember that part, but yeah, any continuity in video games is nice, for sure. This is where you came in, right? I just want to make sure we're not missing anything, because they did teleport us away, kind of down there. Oh, I know. An anonymous tipper just tipped me $20 and says, "This is for the pizza party. Don't forget pineapples. I'll take a pepperoni pizza." Alright, well, we certainly are a long ways off from planning any kind of a pizza party on the streams. Likely for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game coming out at the end of the month. But thank you to the anonymous tipper for a $20 tip. I appreciate that. So I can zip line across whenever I want. You cannot climb into these pipes. They don't let you. There we go. What is that? Oh, it's just a rock. I thought it was a cockroach. Oh boy. So before we go in there, there's other areas to check out. See if we can, maybe? Can we go over here? Yep.
Batman,
Why is
can
it
you hear me?
glowing?
Have you found Croc's lair yet?
I'm close to Croc's lair. I'll contact you when I have more information.
The door's glowing. Old sewer. We were here previously, weren't we? We think we were already in here at another part of the game. I'm pretty sure. We never found the guide that tells you all of the riddles in this area, though. Aha, look. Stuff we couldn't reach earlier. Tons of it. Here we go. Look at this. Here we go. Tons of shit.
The beast was too strong. His animal savagery nearly cost me my life. I took my frustrations out on a lone patient. His case notes suggested he was a paranoid schizophrenic. His pleas, as I beat him to death,
Jeez.
suggested much more. His confessions were illuminating. My path was clear.
Let me guess, he's gonna become a mass murderer or something just like them. He loses his mind. Watch. No Sleep Real Vibes. Yes, I am interested in getting Pac-Man repack, and I'm probably gonna get it. Chocobogo to the $1.50 says, hey, survival tacos sound like something you would eat if the money is really tight, but you still enjoy it. Survival tacos unlocked. Absolutely delicious. So now it's up here, because we couldn't go up here earlier either. Where does this go? What the? Where is this? What the hell?
Batman, we're running out of time. The plants are taking over. Find Croc's lair. Hurry.
No. Nothing in here, right? Just the thing up? Yeah.
Scan and open.
It's the Batcave, isn't it? It's another way into the Batcave. Now we can do some of the puzzles here that we couldn't do previously. So, this one we cannot do. This is the one where you need to be able to pull the wall, right? You know, it's funny, though, because it says controlled explosion. But how would we do that? We don't have a way to... We don't have a way to put gel on that, do we? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh my god, no. Can I put it on here? Oh, I thought you could maybe put it on there. You can't. See, it says kick. So I was thinking maybe you could put it on here. No, you can't. And you kick the box and you blow it up in mid-motion. So you can't do this one yet. This one you must need to pull down. Okay. But there was one I need a line launcher for, I think. Unless I'm misremembering, but I swear there was one you needed the line launcher for. Yeah, see, I can't do that one because that's locked. That's where we just came from. How do we get... Can we not get back up there? Oh. I swear there was another one. Because this is the way you get in from the outside. Yup. Man, I swear there was another thing to do here. I guess not. Maybe I already did it. I might have already done it. I also wonder where you get the map of the Riddler secrets in this area. Because I obviously want to be sure I don't miss any that might be around, but I don't know. Alright, let's go back. The catacomb? What's the catacomb, Shadow King? Yeah, see, we've been in here before. But we couldn't go any further. It was a dead end. But now we can go to the Croc area. Yeah, see, previously... That's where we need to go for the Croc area. Previously, we had gone this way. Any things that we couldn't do before that we can do now? Don't think so, but I'll double check. Oh yeah,
Batman,
there was stuff
we're
here we
running out of
couldn't do
time.
before.
The plants are taking over. Find Croc's lair. Hurry.
Yeah, there was stuff here we couldn't do previously. Maybe we could do it now. I didn't have the line launcher and stuff when we were here last. Again, I really wish I had the Riddler map for this area, but I don't know where you get it from. It sucks. I want to know where all the riddles are. If there even are any riddles in here I didn't get, and I don't know. I'm sure there are. I'm sure there's ones that I missed. Especially because you can't back claw to these areas. See? Oh really? You have to come back here after the Croc fight anyway. You do? Oh. All right. Well, then I guess I'll just do the Croc. Oh shit. Come back here after the Croc fight then. I say Croc fight, but to my knowledge, it's not much of a fight. It was pretty much a letdown when I did it. So now, how do I get back? There we go.
Oracle, I'm heading into Croc's lair to collect the plant spores Ivy spoke about. He's in some kind of old sewer network. Send me the schematics. It's like a maze down here.
There's nothing on record. Bruce, are you sure about this? Sounds like a suicide mission.
I've got no choice. I've tuned the scanner to detect the spores required to make the antivenom. It'll lead me straight to them.
What about Croc?
Croc's just an animal. And animals just need traps and the right bait. I'll be fine. I'll contact you when I'm done. These floating platforms will support me.
Right.
But will also send sound waves through the water, giving away my position to Croc. I'll need to move as slowly as possible.
Very exciting. Oh, really? Euphoric Joker says there's a trick. You can go full speed, R2 crouching, and he won't hear you as long as you're in crouch. Oh, wow. That I did not know. Seems to be working. The graphics here look pretty crazy with the water and everything. I remember being blown in the house.
I will enjoy feasting on your bones.
So they have the Batarang ready. There you go.
These spores don't contain enough of the antivenom mold. I'm going to need to find more.
Alrighty then. This is way too easy. I mean... more simplistic than easy, I guess. It's almost like survival horror the first time you do this. But I remembered this. You know why I remember? Because it stands out. Because it's so different from the rest of the game. Right? The rest of the game, you're not doing anything like this. So definitely stands out as something unique. Spore gathering. Oh my god, we're still going. You can't go into those areas till he breaks them, too. Ah.
You are mine.
Okay, then. Euphoric Joker, I completely agree with you. And that's actually what I thought it was going to be. He says, man, I wish this was just the first phase of the fight. And there was like a bigger battle coming up. That's exactly what I thought it was going to be. When I first did this, when the game first came out, I thought, oh, you know, hold the run. Oh. When the game first came out, I thought what it was going to be was this is like the intro segment, and at the end of it all, there's a giant boss fight showdown. And that very much is not the case, as you guys are going to see. I don't want to spoil, but I remember very underwhelmed by this. I think what it is, they're trying to make you feel like confused. Like it's a labyrinth. It all looks the same, right? They're trying to give an element of fear that he's always stalking you. Any moment he can grab you. Or knock the platform out from under you. I understand what they were going for sure.
Got enough spores. I need to get back to the Batcave and formulate the antidote.
Aha.
Oh, I get it. You've activated a sonar beacon down there. Clever.
Oracle, I'm getting out of here.
What about Croc?
He won't be a problem.
Line launcher again. It's literally supposed to be like horror at this part. It's supposed to be like jump scares. You know, him trying to grab you. Knocking the platforms out from under you. It's supposed to freak you out. But once you realize this segment, this is it. It's actually not scary at all. Originally thinking it was scary, and then after you know, having done it the once, it's kind of like, nah. I do like the graphics in this version, this remastered version. The graphics look better with the lighting, and it makes it a little bit more creepy, actually. So if you don't crouch the whole time, what happens is he just endlessly keeps popping up, if I remember correctly. Which makes it really frustrating, because you have to keep stopping to stop him. And if you don't make the waves in the water, then he only pops up sparing, like right there, see? And you can just do that. It's not a big deal. Okay. If you slow down there, he basically knocks the platform out from under you. Alright, the last segment, here it comes. Run, Batman, run! Good thing you trained for the triathlon.
caves will be your tomb.
Wanna make a bet? Dingus! Sucker! Very nice.
I will find you.
Crocodile Tears. Venture into Killer Croc's lair and come out alive. Alright. So, now you go back to the Bat Cave, yep. And then from there you go the other way and you do the other optional stuff. So, alright, cool. Yeah, so here's the thing. Originally, I remember when I first played this game, some 13 years ago, when you first run into Killer Croc, you're like, wow, he looks kind of cool and menacing and creepy like a monster. I wonder what the boss fight against him will be like. There's going to be giant combat. You know, you're going to have to probably kill him with multiple things. You'll have to use tools to your advantage or whatever. And you're going to find out there's no boss fight. There's literally no Killer Croc boss fight. It's just what we just did. Now, I appreciate that they went for something different. It was survival horror element there with jump scares, him jumping out, you feeling like you can't really beat him. You can only, avoid him, basically, which is what survival horror does a lot of the times. You can't fight the enemies. You got to avoid the enemies. And I do like the fact that they kind of made you feel like you had to walk, tippy-toed so you don't have the shockwaves there so he knows where you are. I like how halfway through it, then you have to start outrunning because he destroys your platforms. I like that. But I wish there was an end fight. I really do. You should have fought him into a big room and then you get a big Killer Croc boss fight culmination, and you don't get that. It's kind of anticlimactic. You defeat him with gel. Oh, he's stupid, and he gets blown down into the sewers because he's dumb. Instead of, oh, here's a nice fight. So, anyway, I still think it's fun. It's something different in the game, but I think definitely they do better with, the representation of other of Gotham's villains later on. While in this case, it's like, okay, he's a crocodile, he's underwater, he's destroying platforms and chasing you, but there's no real fight, which sucks. Anyway, good stuff.